Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Pooh is having a photo shoot, y'all, for her lash and lip line. Because, you know, the girls are always asking her where she gets her lashes from and how her lips are so pouty. I say, girl, Botox, bitch. That's high. Don't do me, okay? But you know what? I digress. Mimi decides to just lean on Pooh's shoulder and tell her about all the things that have been going on with Ty since she came back from Israel and Stevie J. Okay, now Mimi says, I thought things would be better between Stevie and I since we had to sit down with Faith. But obviously nothing has changed, okay? Ty is upset because Mimi posted a picture of she and Stevie and Faith together, okay? She tells Mimi that she needs to be smarter because he's using her. And we know what she means. Stevie J is being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you post a picture of your two baby mamas like you still fucking them both. Like she don't have an old lady. It's not cool. We get it. Mimi says, how was I supposed to know that Ty would get upset about something that happened months ago? I will always let Eva have a relationship with her father. And that is the only reason I feel like Stevie and I should be on solid ground. And it pisses me off that Ty doesn't see the bigger picture. Pooh don't really have much advice for this type of situation, so all she says is that he's just jealous and he's just trying to have you on a wall as a trophy or something. And I'm just like, okay, so obviously you have nothing to say to this situation, okay? Ultimately, everybody knows that they just have to ignore Stevie J's disgusting, retarded, passive-aggressive, real young acting old nigga ass, okay? Like, you really just... you gotta let it go. Then we gotta hear Pooh complaining about why the girls don't like her, and she thinks all the other girls don't like her just because of what was going on between her and Carly, and that needs time to cool off. And I'm just like, Pooh, they don't like you because you with the shits, okay? You come with the problems, you come with the negativity, you come with the drama, okay? And that is why they're not getting along with you, and also because they feel allegiance to Carly. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be on Carly's side, even though I feel like nobody should show allegiance to Carly, okay? Because Carly shows allegiance to no one, all right? As much as she act like she your friend, girl, she actually rejoices in the messy shit that happens in your private life because it makes her feel better about her lack thereof situation, okay? I see you, bitch. Misery loves company around a bitch like Carly. Jock decides that because of his relationship with Sharonda, or whatever the other salon owner name is, okay, the girl who colored his hair blue and gave him the depressing curl, okay, whoever that was. Well, he decided that since they can't get along, he's going to hold private interviews with women, trying to find stylists who can also be a manager. And I wonder if he is finding someone to work under her or to replace her. I'm not sure. But what I do know is those were a bunch of scallywags that came up in there, okay? There wasn't nobody that was trying to actually have a job. Did y'all see that last girl that had lipstick on her teeth? All right, now I ain't gonna judge, because every now and again a bitch get lipstick on their teeth. Okay, but the fishnets, girl, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know what you wanted out the situation but some dick. I mean, you didn't want a job, girl, okay? You wanted that D, okay? She want that D, 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 she want that D. Don't come to the interview. Oh, don't come to the interview. Oh, not with this shit. No, not with this shit. No. Keep the funky stockings home. Keep the funky stockings home. Keep that funky stockings home. We don't want them up in here. We don't want them up in here. But he did look like he had that interview in the strip club. I'm gonna just go ahead and let that go and move on. Well, as Fishnets is leaving, here come Kirk, his Adam's apple, and Scrap, okay? And they wondering what the hell is going on in here. And they're also wondering if maybe after hearing the way Sharonda went off on the phone on Jock, maybe there is something more happening in the relationship. And I'm like, Kirk, if your messy ass don't find something else to worry about the way your house is not a home right now. And that's what we gotta talk about. How Jock and Scrap feel like it is insane and nerve-wracking, okay, anxiety-filled, for Kirk to allow Rashida to go and talk to Jasmine without him being there. And Rashida then came home and said she talked, but ain't give no real information, ain't give no deets. Alright? So you don't know what just transpired between your baby mama that you cheated and had a baby with on your wife. You don't know nothing that transpired out the situation. And I just kind of feel like this is another one of them times, girl, when you was just a fucking idiot. Like, oh Lord, I can't, y'all. He's so stupid. The only thing he good at seems to be trapping young women into having babies for him. But I'm gonna just go ahead and let that go. Scrap says that he was looking at some of these hoes out here, but at the end of the day, the only hairstylist he's looking at is Sierra. And I'm like, word, because in one sentence you're saying that you're trying to be free out here and you moving slowly and cautious and all of this. That's what you said last episode. Now this episode you're talking about giving Sierra some special attention. I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to understand why Sierra is annoyed with him. You sending mixed signals, brother. Okay, you sending real mixed signals, brother. I don't know what to think. Jock tells them that he plans to talk to his baby mamas, his ex-wife Alex, and Grandma Jaws is making a return, Cena. Is that her name? Cena or Cena? Whatever her name is. I called the Grandma Jaws when she was on here, when her and Jock was doing nasty shit and he was sucking stuff off her toes and oh my God, I could throw up. Anyway, he's gonna talk to them about the fact that he's ready to propose to Kendra. And I'm just kind of like, why do you need to talk to them about you proposing to Kendra? Like, I understand that your baby moms and shit like that, but really? Okay. Kirk says that he and Rashida and Shekinah are having another relationship seminar, and I'm just kind of like, oh word, y'all about to tell me how to have a long, successful marriage? Okay. I'ma listen, because I feel like sometimes people that can't do teach. So Jock takes it on down to one of Atlanta's restaurants or cafeterias where they can have a lot of space to have a conversation with cameras around. And Jock just, gets straight out with it. Like after some prying from the baby mamas and the ex-wife. Because I hate to keep calling her baby mama because she was the ex-wife. You got to give people their titles, okay? And when he says that he's ready to propose to Kendra, Alex was like, you want to go first? I was like, oh no, why is this shady like this? And Grandma Jaws was just like, I mean, how long have y'all been together? And Jock was like 4 years. And she said, boy, you lying. Our daughters are 5 years old. And in these past 5 years, you done fucked with baby knees. You done fucked with Carly. You done tried to fuck with me. You done messed with a whole bunch of us out here, Jock. Some of which we have not seen on the reality show. So don't be sitting up here trying to make us think that you and this girl been together in a relationship for 4 years. When he said it, when they said it on the show, I was like, bitch, who y'all talking to? We've been here the whole entire time. Where was Kendra? Where was Kendra when you was supposedly giving or getting from Carly on the side of the building at Tyler Perry Studios? Like, y'all don't deserve these opportunities. Alex says that she does like Kendra because she makes an effort with the kids. And Cena jumps in, Grandma Jaws has to co-sign with whatever Alex is saying, it seems. But ultimately, they like Kendra. They just don't know if Jock and Kendra are ready to get married. And it seems like something that they are jumping into. And Jock decides to let them know that Kendra doesn't want kids with him. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. The last time you and Kendra had this conversation was when y'all was still in Trinidad. How long y'all been back in Atlanta and y'all still haven't had this conversation yet? You going around telling everybody that this is what you understood from a conversation that you had with Scrap from some shit he got from Bambi. Am I correct with that? You and this girl laying down in the bed together having sex, you still want to marry her, but y'all haven't had a face-to-face conversation about the fact that you feel in some type of way that she don't want to have no cheering with your ass? Even though you don't need more cheering. But the point still remains, like Jock said, you don't know how you're going to feel in 5 years, and he would like the option. He would like to know that it's a possibility. But ultimately, he really just wants to be with Kendra, and she's the girl for him. So he going to do whatever he got to do to be with her. And I'm like, but if you want a child, you're going to end up leaving her like all them other suckers that you done made famous. Okay? Alright? Look, however, whatever, Jock. Cena and Alex decide that they need to talk to Kendra as well to see where her head is. And Cena says maybe they can talk her into having a baby. I say, because that's all you need is for the harem to convince you to come and join the bunch. Like, that's all you need. Get the fuck out of here. Oh Lord, okay. Mimi says that Ty wants her to be smarter when it comes to Stevie, but now she's gotten involved in some online drama with Stevie and awakened the beast. Stevie basically commented on a picture of Ty and Eva saying, basically, get your own kid. What he said was, y'all should adopt. And knowing Stevie J's passive-aggressive asshole, you know, humor, I could just about guess that Mimi is correct in what she thinks he really meant by the comment. And now Ty is getting all in her drawers about it, okay? Get your drawers out your booty, Ty. This is not a big deal. Ignore Stevie's ass. You acting like he actually involved in your relationship. All he doing is making comments on social media. And yes, he may be texting, her, but she can ignore the fucking text messages. Stevie is annoying. You read him, laugh at him in bed next to one another, each other's coochies and go to bed. Like, this is not a big deal, but y'all gonna make drama because Mimi needs to keep her check. I understand. Mimi says that I don't disagree with Ty. Stevie is an idiot, but for argument's sake, Ty is not even here for half of the year, and I'm stuck being forever the single mom while the kids go out to play. And she's talking about how Stevie can just get his ass up and go to California and get married and don't have to worry about what his child at on a daily basis, and how Ty can leave the responsibilities of being in the family and being stud daddy and all of that with Mimi while she goes and plays basketball across the world. So I do understand where she's coming from, and I understand why she wants everybody to keep the peace, because at the end of the day, she the one that has to deal with all of this shit. I get it, Mimi. I understand where you coming from with your upset ass, okay? Ty says that Stevie is jealous of their relationship, and she gonna tell it like it is. He doesn't pay child support. He don't worry about Eva. The only time he wants to see her is when they're working, meaning when we on the show. That's what the fuck that mean. Ty says that she doesn't want Stevie to damage their relationship, and Mimi says that, you know, you're the one going back and forth with him, Ty, okay? And I'm like, yeah, Ty, like, I don't understand why you going back and forth with him. Just ignore his ass. He said y'all should adopt, and she posted a paragraph on how he a terrible father. Like he said, went for the jugular. Ty said, if your baby father keep interfering in our relationship, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I don't know if I can keep doing this. And Mimi says, look, he always does this, okay? He does this every time I get in a relationship. So just let me handle it. I got this, okay? And I'm just like, shall I guess. I also feel like, Ty, you better not have nothing going on when you was out the country, because then I'm gonna look at you like, oh, you trying to make yourself feel better about what you did. That's why you making such a big deal out of this shit, because you actually sitting up here telling Mimi that if her immature ass baby daddy don't stop posting comments on Instagram, which you can totally ignore, you're going to end your relationship. Is that what you're saying, Ty? I ain't. Child, I don't know if I believe this, and that's why I'm starting to get aggravated. Carly goes to cry to Rashida about her abusive relationship and how the therapy session with Dr. Jeff and Mo was disastrous, and he left his ring with Zaxa Jeff. And I was like, what is going on with Carly's makeup? Carly is such a beautiful woman. I don't understand why she feels the need to do all of this. Can we go back to like season 3 or 4 when Carly just had a really nice weave and like, you know, minimum makeup on, just, you know, little powder, little blush, little concealer, you know, little concealer, little something here and that little poop poop. But now I feel like you're trying to keep up with these young girls and how much they do to their faces nowadays, and it is completely and utterly unnecessary, okay? Sometimes less is more, Carly. Remember that. Rashida said, now look now, stop tap dancing on it and let me know what's going on. And that's when she says, you know, he just, you know, sometimes like, should I listen to music? Should I not listen to the music? I said, Carly, so the nigga is controlling if you listen to music or not? Is that what you're trying to tell me and Rashida right now? I just don't believe that. But she tells her about the curfew and about how verbally abusive he can be and how verbally you know, violence he can be with her. And I'm just like, really, Carly? Word? Am I to believe that this is the scenario? Like, I feel like Carly is very comfortable in her victimhood. And I don't know if I believe that this is necessarily what's happening. For one, because we haven't seen it. Now, Mo admits that he talks to her bad. But I also feel like it's nothing that Carly hasn't already experienced. So why is she putting on, like, you know, she's just being so abused in this relationship? Like, it's just kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know whether I believe it or not. Like, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. I don't want to not believe it. But it's Carly Red. Rashida said, well, you know you need to start thinking about taking a different path, meaning leaving his ass. I said, child, we'll see. We shall see. So Akbar is in the studio rapping about struggling and hustling and all. And Hiram is there paying for her studio time. He liked what he saw when he saw her with Stevie J. So he invited her to come down to the studio and, you know, flex her rapping skills. I haven't heard anything that fire yet, Akbar. I have not. I didn't go listen to your music on the iTunes. I guess I need to go listen to your music on the Tidal or something like that and see what it's hitting for. But the things I've heard on the show don't make me want to go run to your to your music library and all your umpteen albums that you done had. But she's still feeling some type of way about her argument with Ciara. She said Ciara said something about her kids. I missed that, I guess. I don't know when that happened. I must have missed that. They didn't even show us the, you know, the repeat of when it had happened and all of that. Ultimately, I don't know what she said, but I'm kind of leaning on the side of, yeah, you should keep the kids out of it. But, bitch, if you go deep on me, I'm going to go deep on you. You know what I'm saying? But I have boundaries. I don't talk about people's children like that. I don't think that's appropriate because I don't want nobody talking about my children. I, in general, treat people the way I want to be treated. So if there's a level of which I don't want nobody to go below with me, I will not go below that with them. But every once in a while, you know, my quick wit gets ahead of me. And I'll say any motherfucking thing that your monkey ass, okay? So Pooh comes to the studio, and I don't know why she needed to be there unless they didn't already talked about how they needed to commiserate on how Ciara is a, you know, shit show of a friend. But she tells Pooh about what she said about her kids, and Pooh is like, oh no, not the kids. And then she starts to talk about how BK hit on her, and she said she would tell Ciara, but then she went back and told Carly, and Carly told Ciara before she could, and not all of the other girls are bullying her, and Shekinah and Tokyo really don't like her, and Akbar like, what Shekinah got to do with it? Because, you know, I already don't like her. Like, I don't like bullies. So you ain't never thought about rolling up on them at none of their events, man? We gonna roll up on them at one of their events. And when she rolled up, I thought she rolled up by herself. Why is it that Pooh keeps sending people to do her dirty work? Keeps sending people on these missions. I see you, bitch. That shit is not cool to me. And the fact that Akbar V was dumb enough to fall for it leads me to believe two things. One, you are not smarter than the average 5th grader. And two, you don't need to have no problems with nobody enough for you to walk into their setting on some bullshit. But then again, I do realize that we are on Love and Hip Hop. Shekinah messy ass is combing one of Carly's wigs, and to make her feel better about her fucked up relationship with Mo that is teetering on the side of abusive, Shekinah tells Carly that Jock has, you know, allegedly might have been sleeping with the stylist at his shop, which is why his relationship with Sharonda is messed up, and that's why him and Kendra ain't really good over there. And Carly is like, girl, I'm just, you know, all the things I know about Jock, but you know, I just don't even be worrying about him. And I'm like, yeah, you got your ear to the streets like a motherfucker about anything that's going on with him. Shekinah say that she know that everybody calls Carly messy, but it seems as if Carly is not happy unless she being messy. So she had to give her friend some mess so she'll be happy and stop being depressed. Shekinah tells her about the seminar she doing with the Frost. Carly's sexology graduation is that night, so Shekinah will not be making it, but she says she will send her some sex toys, and Shekinah lets us know that she's never had an orgasm. I said, bitch, all that shit you talk. Like, you would think somebody that ran their mouth this hard, that you know, got all this shit done to their booty, bitch, you would at least ask somebody to engorge your G-spot and help you the fuck out. Like, girl, what the fuck? That's sad as shit. Why y'all don't watch Dr. Jane and somebody? Get y'all fucking life together. Y'all out here 40 fucking years old, ain't never had an orgasm. Bitch, what is you doing with your life? What is you doing with your life? I don't understand how that's not important. Y'all out here falling in love with niggas and all of that, getting dickmatized, and you ain't never had an orgasm? Bitch, I guess. Alright. Mimi meets with Stevie J in the studio because she is not letting him get in between she and Ty. And he's in the studio. I'm like, alright, Stevie, you better be in that bitch vocalizing and shit, making music for other people to sing. He says that he was being sincere with his post about how they should adopt their beautiful couple. Says, Stevie, you passive aggressive bitch, I can't stand you. Mimi says, you were saying that Ty should just get her own daughter. I know what you were saying, Stevie. Stevie says, but your girl, I just wrote a little thing and your girl went for my jugular. Mimi, what is that? Mimi says, you're always jabbing at her. Worry about your own fucking life, Stevie. Then maybe I can have some peace in mind. Stevie says, life is beautiful, baby. What are you talking about? Life is beautiful over here. I said, bro, I can't stand this nigga. She like me ultimately. Look, Mimi just end up just slapping the shit out of him. She can't take his ass no more. Mimi says that he would text her every time Ty would post something online. He's texting her little comments and shit. I said, that sounds like Stevie. Mimi says that she was gonna tell her woman about all the things that Stevie said. And then Stevie is like, you sure you know she your woman? You sure she your woman? I'm not saying she mine, but are you sure she's yours? I said, Stevie, I can't stand this motherfucker. Like, he's terrible, bro. He's like a 17-year-old boy sometimes. This shit is so stupid. So Carly has her sexology graduation party, and there are toys and sex glasses, and I didn't know what the hell sex glasses were. Erica, Mimi, and Spice are there, and Carly tells them about how bad therapy went with Mo. They tell her that she deserves happiness, and you know, all of the girl power, rah, kick him to the curb, waiting to exhale shit. And Mimi says that her happiness was cut short. She was so happy that Ty was coming home, and now with all this drama going on between Stevie and Ty, it's just really putting a damper on things. I understand, Mimi girl. I understand. She says it got so ugly between Stevie and I just had to let it go, and he walked away. And Erica was like, I guess the truth hurt. I say, girl, I guess it do. Mimi says that y'all know what this mean, right? This mean that Stevie is still in love with me. Guess what? I don't want you. I said, oh, all right, Mimi, real deep in the throat with it, huh, bitch? Baby Jaws comes through so that she can commiserate with Carly about how she got drama since Jock has decided to propose to Kendra. Bitch, why is that drama for you? You and Jock are not together. Grandma Jaws, please let it go. Let it go, Grandma Jaws. Jock is not yours. He was never yours. He was always for everybody. Okay? And now that he's saying he won't be for Kendra, bitch, just wait your turn. It might go ahead and, you know, go full circle again. Just give it a break. I just don't understand why him doing something in his life is drama for you. That don't make no sense to me. But either way, Carly lets it slip out, you know, under the guise that she ain't worried about what's going on with Jock. She let it slip that apparently Jock must be sleeping with the girls at the shop. So now she gonna tell that shit to Kendra. Grandma Jaws, I mean. Carly sitting up there talking about, I don't want to talk about Jock no more. Yeah, you done spilled all the tea there is to spill, bitch. What else is there to sip on? Get out of here with that shit. The seminar, y'all, Scrap thought that Sierra was gonna be there, and Sierra was like, no, bitch, I'm not showing up today for work. I'ma stay at home, okay? Shekinah is mic'd terribly. I don't know which little intern y'all got the mic Shekinah, but y'all wrong for that. That's all I got to say about production, all right? And Shekinah's interviewing the Kirks, and I mean... Shekinah is interviewing Kirk and Rashida, and she asks what has kept them together for so long, and Kirk says, you know, it's family, it's us, you know what I mean, it's home. And Shekinah's like, and Rashida gives the what she thinks is a good answer. You know, it's just because of our love and our commitment to our relationship and our family, and we've just been really trying to work on putting things in the forefront that we weren't thinking about in the past that may have cost us. Girl, look, all right, we get it. You and Kirk working it the fuck out. And ultimately, Rashida says that she believes that Cannon should have his father in his life. I hope that means Jasmine need to have a phone number for somebody at y'all damn house, bitch. Damn, y'all ain't got a landline y'all can give her. Akbar shows up and sit next to Scrap. And Scrap already can tell that something bad is about to happen. So he's trying to keep her cool, but to no avail. I will say that I'm going to call her Valerie because her mama called her Valerie. Valerie is a very beautiful girl. Especially when she wears that short black hair with the curls all over the place. That shit is the look on her. The look, all right? But she sat down with bullshit on her mind. And when it was time to ask a question, she's the first one to raise her hand and ask a question. So, tell me what happened when you meet a guy and, you know, you don't know nothing about the people that he used to mess with, but his ex-girlfriend always in y'all business. Because that's what she kind of did to me. I said, bitch, don't call her out in front of everybody. And Shekinah is like, bitch, like, what is going on here? Shekinah said she don't know why this girl worrying about her. She only know her through one dude that she messed with, and she don't understand why she following her still with beef from years ago. Well, from what Akbar says, they actually have two men in common. Akbar messed with a dude that she used to mess with, and Shekinah was dating Akbar's baby daddy at some point. I said, child, Atlanta is too small for y'all to be fucking the same dudes that's not giving nobody orgasms. Child, they go back and forth like I give a fuck. Security come in and drag Akbar out the building, and she kind of like, what you think, I'm gonna fight her and lose everything I got? Ain't nobody, fuck out of here, ain't nobody about to sue you. This ain't one of them situations. Cause she said at the studio when she was talking to Pooh that Shekinah was the type to call the police on you. I don't think Akbar is the type. But anyway, y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop basically, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I want to send a special shout out to Tania Harris. Thank you so much for your contribution and your donation to my PayPal account. I appreciate you so much. You always come through. You always send money, you know, and I just really, really appreciate that. Cause sure. All right, just saying. Also, shout out to my boo Corey, and shout out to Christopher Hammond, most recent people to send me anything. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video.